The silence surrounding Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei has finally exploded into the kind of emotional confrontation fans feared for months, but secretly knew was coming. And before you continue scrolling, you need to stay right here, because what Zhao Lusi reportedly revealed about the shocking French scandal and the heartbreaking collapse of their relationship has emotionally shaken fans across the world beyond words. So subscribe right now and stay until the very end, because this story unfolds with betrayal rumors, devastating confessions, emotional confrontations, secret airport meetings, and scenes so mind-blowing that fans are already calling this the final chapter of one of entertainment's most heartbreaking celebrity love stories forever. For months, the internet had already been drowning in endless speculation surrounding Wu Lei's rumored connection with a mysterious French woman first spotted beside him during an unexpected airport encounter publicly. At first, fans desperately tried convincing themselves the situation meant nothing emotionally serious privately. Some believed the woman was simply part of a professional business meeting. Others claimed the entire scandal was exaggerated gossip created purely for attention publicly. But according to insiders, the emotional damage between Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei reportedly began the very moment those blurry airport photographs started spreading globally online afterward. Because behind closed doors, emotions reportedly collapsed far faster than anyone publicly realized at the time. Witnesses later claimed Zhao Lusi initially refused discussing the scandal publicly or privately with almost anyone surrounding her emotionally afterward. Instead, according to insiders, she reportedly isolated herself emotionally while continuing filming schedules and public appearances, as though nothing inside her world had changed publicly at all. But people close to her privately allegedly noticed something devastating emotionally had shifted permanently beneath her calm appearance afterward. One stylist later admitted Zhao Lusi reportedly became unusually silent during makeup sessions recently. Another source claimed she frequently stared quietly at her phone for long periods emotionally before suddenly locking the screen without replying to messages privately afterward. Meanwhile, Wu Lei reportedly attempted remaining completely silent publicly throughout the growing scandal itself. No explanation. No emotional statement. No public denial strong enough emotionally to stop rumors spreading across entertainment communities globally afterward. And according to insiders, that silence reportedly became one of the biggest emotional breaking points between them privately. Because while the world continued speculating publicly, Zhao Lusi reportedly felt increasingly abandoned emotionally behind closed doors afterward. Then came the devastating social media purge that changed everything forever publicly. Without warning, Zhao Lusi reportedly erased every visible recent trace connected emotionally to Wu Lei from her online life completely. Photos disappeared. Interactions vanished. Entire emotional memories seemingly wiped away publicly within hours. Fans everywhere immediately exploded emotionally online afterward. Some cried openly. Others accused the French scandal entirely for destroying the relationship publicly. Many simply stared heartbreakingly at the sudden disappearance, realizing the emotional separation between Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei might no longer be temporary privately anymore. Yet despite the emotional chaos surrounding them publicly, neither star addressed the situation directly for weeks afterward. Until now. According to insiders, Zhao Lusi finally decided breaking her silence emotionally became necessary after months of internal emotional exhaustion privately surrounding the scandal itself. And witnesses later described the atmosphere during the private interview, where she reportedly spoke as emotionally devastating from the very beginning already. The setting reportedly looked elegant externally. Soft gold lighting. Luxury interview lounge. Rain quietly falling beyond massive glass windows overlooking the city skyline outside. But according to insiders, the emotional tension surrounding Zhao Lusi reportedly became obvious immediately the moment cameras started rolling publicly. Witnesses later described her expression as calm externally, yet heartbreakingly tired emotionally beneath the surface already. Then came the question that reportedly changed everything forever. According to insiders, the interviewer quietly asked whether the French scandal involving Wu Lei emotionally contributed directly to their final separation publicly afterward. The entire room reportedly froze instantly. Witnesses later admitted everyone expected Zhao Lusi to avoid answering completely publicly like before. Instead, according to insiders, something emotionally shocking happened. Zhao Lusi reportedly looked down silently for several seconds before softly admitting that sometimes emotional trust does not collapse through one dramatic betrayal publicly, but through repeated silence during moments when reassurance mattered most privately. That sentence reportedly emotionally shattered everyone inside the room instantly afterward. Because suddenly the scandal itself no longer appeared as simple celebrity gossip publicly anymore. It became painfully personal, emotionally real, human. According to insiders, Zhao Lusi reportedly continued speaking quietly afterward while admitting the hardest part emotionally was not necessarily the French woman herself publicly. It was feeling emotionally alone while the entire world discussed her heartbreak openly without hearing a single clear truth from the person she trusted privately most. That confession reportedly emotionally devastated fans online once clips from the interview spread afterward. Because suddenly many people began understanding the emotional separation between Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei may have involved far deeper emotional wounds privately than the public originally imagined publicly. Meanwhile, according to insiders, Zhao Lusi reportedly became visibly emotional afterward while recalling the days immediately following the airport scandal online. Witnesses later described her voice trembling slightly emotionally while admitting she spent countless nights privately hoping Wu Lei would finally speak honestly to her directly before the internet emotionally destroyed everything between them publicly forever. Then came another heartbreaking revelation nobody expected. According to insiders, Zhao Lusi reportedly admitted she and Wu Lei secretly met privately one final time after the scandal exploded publicly online afterward. Witnesses later claimed the emotional meeting reportedly happened late at night inside a private riverside restaurant closed entirely to the public for security reasons privately. According to sources, the atmosphere reportedly felt painfully emotional from the beginning already. Rain falling quietly outside. Nearly empty candlelit tables. Soft piano music playing faintly while both stars reportedly sat across from each other emotionally exhausted before even speaking privately afterward. Then came the confrontation fans everywhere had imagined for months emotionally. According to insiders, Zhao Lusi reportedly directly asked Wu Lei whether the French woman truly meant nothing emotionally beyond friendship publicly as rumors claimed afterward. Witnesses later described the silence following her question as emotionally unbearable privately. Because according to sources, Wu Lei reportedly struggled emotionally to answer immediately afterward. And that hesitation reportedly shattered Zhao Lusi more deeply emotionally than any public headline ever could privately. At one point, insiders claimed Zhao Lusi quietly admitted she no longer recognized the emotional distance growing between them publicly over recent months already. Because according to witnesses, the man who once reportedly reassured her constantly emotionally had slowly become someone increasingly silent whenever emotional pressure intensified publicly afterward. Then came the devastating confession that reportedly changed everything forever between them emotionally. According to insiders, Wu Lei reportedly admitted the French scandal itself emotionally spiraled far beyond his control publicly once media attention exploded globally afterward. But according to witnesses, he also confessed he failed emotionally by remaining silent too long while Zhao Lusi faced endless speculation alone publicly. That confession reportedly visibly broke Zhao Lusi emotionally afterward. Because according to sources, part of her still desperately hoped Wu Lei would finally fight publicly for their relationship emotionally rather than retreat into silence privately again. Meanwhile, witnesses later claimed tears reportedly formed in Zhao Lusi's eyes emotionally, while she admitted she spent too long protecting their emotional connection privately while slowly losing herself publicly underneath constant rumors and pressure afterward. Then came perhaps the most heartbreaking moment of the entire confrontation itself. According to insiders, Zhao Lusi reportedly quietly asked Wu Lei whether he truly still saw a future emotionally between them after everything already collapsed publicly beyond repair afterward. Witnesses later described Wu Lei looking completely devastated emotionally before softly admitting he no longer knew whether love alone could survive the emotional damage already created publicly around them forever. That sentence reportedly emotionally shattered Zhao Lusi instantly, according to sources nearby afterward. Because for the first time, she reportedly realized the separation between them privately might truly be permanent emotionally rather than temporary publicly anymore. Meanwhile, according to insiders, Zhao Lusi reportedly stood quietly from the table afterward while struggling emotionally to maintain composure privately. At one point, witnesses claimed Wu Lei reportedly reached toward her emotionally, as though wanting desperately to stop her from leaving forever publicly afterward. But according to sources, Zhao Lusi quietly stepped back before softly admitting she could forgive emotional mistakes privately someday perhaps, but she could not survive continuously feeling emotionally abandoned publicly anymore forever. That confession reportedly completely broke Wu Lei emotionally, according to insiders afterward. Because suddenly the final separation no longer centered around the French scandal publicly at all. It centered around emotional loneliness privately growing silently between two people once deeply connected emotionally, beyond words forever. Then came the goodbye fans everywhere still cannot emotionally recover from afterward. According to witnesses, Zhao Lusi reportedly looked at Wu Lei one final time before quietly whispering that some people emotionally change your life forever even when they ultimately cannot stay inside it publicly anymore. That sentence reportedly emotionally devastated everyone nearby instantly afterward. Because according to sources, Wu Lei reportedly sat silently alone for several minutes emotionally after Zhao Lusi finally walked away privately from the restaurant beneath heavy rain outside afterward. Meanwhile, online fans completely exploded emotionally once fragments of the confrontation leaked publicly afterward. Some blamed the French scandal entirely. Others argued emotional silence destroyed the relationship far more deeply privately than any outside rumor publicly ever could. Many simply cried openly online because suddenly Zhao Lusi and Wu Lei no longer looked like glamorous celebrities trapped inside romantic gossip publicly anymore. They looked heartbreakingly human emotionally. Two people slowly losing each other beneath unbearable public pressure, emotional fear, and words spoken far too late privately forever. Then during the interview, Zhao Lusi reportedly made one final emotional confession that completely shattered fans afterward. According to insiders, she quietly admitted she still emotionally cares deeply about Wu Lei privately even now despite everything already broken publicly between them forever. But according to witnesses, she also confessed love sometimes becomes emotionally unsustainable when two people continuously lose themselves trying desperately to survive public chaos privately together. That sentence reportedly emotionally destroyed millions of fans instantly once clips spread globally afterward. Because suddenly the entire story transformed from celebrity scandal publicly into something painfully relatable emotionally for people everywhere. Loving someone deeply while simultaneously realizing the emotional pain surrounding both hearts may never truly disappear privately anymore. And perhaps that became the most unforgettable part of this entire heartbreaking collapse. Not the airport scandal. Not the mysterious French woman publicly afterward. Not even the devastating final confrontation privately beside rain-covered windows and candlelight emotionally late at night forever. But the painful realization that sometimes relationships do not end because love disappears publicly at all. Sometimes they end because emotional exhaustion, silence, pressure, and fear slowly become stronger privately than the love both people still desperately carry forever inside their hearts emotionally. And now the only question that remains is this. When two people still emotionally care deeply about each other privately but public pressure, silence, misunderstandings, and emotional distance slowly destroy everything between them publicly over time, do they continue fighting desperately for another chance forever, or finally accept that some love stories survive only as heartbreaking memories emotionally too beautiful to completely forget forever? If this story touched your heart and you want more emotional drama stories like this, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and share it with someone who understands that sometimes the most devastating heartbreaks are not caused by hatred publicly at all. They are caused by two people loving each other deeply while slowly losing the emotional strength privately needed to survive the world forever together.